Public Enterprises Minister Pravin Gordhan has sent a directive on how SAA could transition into a new airline. He has set new strict timelines for the development of a business rescue plan for the old SAA. In a statement, the minister said unions and the department are working together on a business model for a new national carrier. The plan for the new SAA includes funding through a variety of options such as equity partners, funders, and the sale of non-core assets. For a reaction on this story, I'm joined on the line by Mashudu Raphetha, the President of the National Transport Movement. Mashudu, welcome to the show. Just take us through what you plan to do next after several unions failed to respond to business rescue practitioners today.
We have issued the statement to our members. We have met today as the Shop Steward Council nationally. We have agreed that individual employees will apply their minds to the collective agreement. However, we will delay signing this in order to give an opportunity to the formation of this new airline. And we should be signing next week, Friday.
Now, you have announced, or rather asked for an extension, so we understand. How do you think this will help the workers' plight?
This is, in a way, the agreement is structured in a sense that it looks like it's a voluntary severance package. So, obviously, if the funding comes, then it changes. There is a clause, a clause that says that if the funding comes, then it nullifies the agreement.
And has there been any response from the business rescue practitioners?
Yes, we have in principle agreed that there will be extension, but initially we requested the 8th, and there's a possibility for extension to the 11th.
Let's move to this now. The Department of Public Enterprises has announced plans to restructure SAA into a new airline. What's your response to this plan? We
welcome the idea of the new airline. We are a signatory to the Compact Leadership Agreement that we've signed. However, we want to place it on record that we will be vigilant in the sense that we need to be given an active role in participating and ensuring that we are in the decision-making process and that we have got some form of level of representativity at the board level. We must ensure that the transformation agenda is adhered to, and we need to cancel all the pilot agreements, the evergreen agreements, so that when the airline makes money, it does not make money for the pilots and those who benefited pre-1994.
As unions, are you satisfied with this response?
We are very much satisfied but anxious because we have to understand what could be the ramifications on the current contracts of our members or the working class, the vulnerable employees. So we are very much agitated to can respond now until we see how the new airline will work. But we want to stress out that we will advise our members to cash in their pensions and or accept the current agreement on the voluntary severance packages so that they can they can survive. Because this airline is not an airline that is going to take off next month. And there's already a directive that there won't be salaries for May going forward. So otherwise we are anticipating that there's going to be a situation where our members are only earning the 7,000 from the COVID, which is not enough.
And as a union, what proposals have you put on the table, for instance, to save ailing SAA?
We have proposed insourcing. We say we have got a quest to save our airline. We have proposed insourcing of all service providers. We also propose that we need to go to the routes that we can make money. We have proposed the conversion of the 346 to a special cargo flight so that we can tap into the cargo market. We have also proposed that going forward, ground staff assume to do the service of cleaning the aircraft on turnaround. We have also assumed that our ground staff assume to drive the buses for shuttle. That is amounting to 6.5 billion savings per annum. So SAA can and could break even in the next year or so.
Thank you very much for your time, Mashudu. That was Mashudu Raphetha from the National Transport Movement.